Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7, and this is a brilliant one. There is so much stuff today. There's Swimsuit Iceria, which you can see. There's also Angelica coming out. There's also ML4 Refund. Who could it be? There's also all the things. There's so much stuff. A bomb rework. Super cool, super cool. But before we get into this here, I just want to show you something that one of my partners sent over, and this is from Nisa, one of my favorite game companies. They sent me the Giraffe and Annika limited edition for PS4. I just want to show y'all it because it is beautiful. The inside box here looks just absolutely fantastic. They sent me some other stuff too, but you don't get to see that yet. Actually, you get to see the shirt that I'm wearing. I'm really impressed with this. We also have the Songs of Spica. I'm not sure how to say that thing here. And the coolest thing ever. I'm really excited for this. This is Annika's adventure log. This is the little journal it comes with. Flipping beautiful. And if we go inside to a page, we can see Annika and some art. And there's just a ton of art in here that shows all the characters. Just beautiful. I am super excited to play this game. I've been wanting it for a while. That's the front cover as well. It is like an RPG style game. I'm really excited. And my shirt is a Disgaea 6 shirt that they sent me as well. I wish I could show you it, but it's green screen. So yeah, I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to go check them out. They have Disgaea 6, a lot of Atelier games, and just a lot of fun stuff. It's a game company I've been supporting since like a decade before I started streaming. They're my favorite by far, and I just always love supporting them. Always love playing their games. So let's get back into this here. And yeah, we have volleyball. But of all things, were you expecting volleyball? Probably not, but here it is. And this is something that I am probably most excited for out of anything here. And if you didn't watch the stream, this is actually a thing you can play. The chibis move around. There's volleyballs. You actually like spike it. You try to block it and stuff like that. And there's just cool animations and stuff. It's a fun little mini game. And I just want to say, don't be one of those people who are like, I don't care about this. Why are they adding this? This is stupid. Don't be that person. And one of the reasons you don't want to be that person is because even if this might not be your thing, the reason they develop stuff like this is to implement more game features in the future. So there's no way they make these chibis here that move around, that have animations. There's no way they make these if they aren't planning to use that technology for the future. And what this can mean is something like dorms in Azur Lane. It can mean something like a different type of combat where like a Princess Connect style combat, if that makes sense, just giving you a reference in terms of visualizing it. New ways to build auto teams. Basically, the way they had the graphics before for the main game is beautiful. It really is, but it does not mend well with the typical type of gacha stuff you get in terms of side content. So I'm really excited for this, and I really think it will be leading to good things in the future. Next up, we have the volleyball, and I feel like I'm covering something really important. Yeah. Dear Lord, that art. So we have the official Evelyn Beach Volleyball. Basically, boost crit gives us some fixed damage as well. Just that art is literally insane. Alexa is just brutal. She is such an insane. She's my favorite by far out of these. It's not even close. We then get the Serene Sea Angelic Montmorency skin for 60 tickets if you want to buy it that way. And then the big guns are coming in. We've got Summertime Iceria. And let me know in the comments below if you like me to watch the videos and go, ooh, ah, while we watch it, or if you'd rather me just go through the skills and abilities and give you a little thing and you can watch it yourself in the link description below. I'll leave the videos for both Summer Iceria and somebody else coming up in a bit. So Summertime Iceria, 10 out of 10 animation, voice, all those things. He has 27% self-imprint for effectiveness, basically pushing her up to 57% if you're triple S. She's got really high attack, really high speed, decent defense, decent HP, and it's pretty good. She needs a lot of attack because her skill 2, here we go. Suppression attempt, her passive makes it so, one, she can soul burn for free for her first soul burn every battle. 2, she cannot crit. 3, she gets an attack boost of 30%. And 4, after an ally except for the caster is attacked, if the attack targets all enemies, it activates Suppress, which increases the combat readiness of all allies by 15% and lands a bomb. Yeah, she's a bomber. And don't get too angry yet, because bombs have changed and bombs are insane now. So don't get too angry. So insane skill 2, it does so many things. It's absolutely bonkers. And her skill 3 here, which is an AoE attack, it decreases attack for 2 turns. It also increases her speed for 2 turns as well. Also detonates bombs inflicted on the enemy. And if we go back to her skill 2, this is a passive, so you can plant bombs on people, and then skill 3 kind of in one turn, which is great. She's going to have 2 avenues to do that. We'll talk about that in a second. And also, I'm not sure if the text is right on detonate yet. I'm going to have to think about that. But we do notice that she's pretty busted so far. And it gets better. So Are You the Culprit is her skill 1. Sorry, my head's in all the wrong places today. Her skill 1 is a 20 soul burn, but guess what? It actually costs 0 for the first time. You can soul burn for free every time at the start of each battle, which grants her an extra turn. And when she attacks, she has a 75% chance to dispel 2 buffs. And you're like, well, that would be cool if she could kind of dispel 2 buffs and plant a bomb at the same time with her skill 1, so she could start off with her skill 1, plant a bomb, then detonate. You know, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, well, this is how you do it. You've got Star of the Deep artifact, which is a 100% chance when she doesn't crit, and she cannot crit, to apply a bomb on the target for 2 turns. So she has 2 different avenues to really land bombs without, like, before she goes first. She can do it once by her passive, and she can do it twice by Star of the Deep Sea. So she has potential to land bombs on 2 different people to detonate on her first turn, which seems pretty nutso to me. I'm really impressed. And they also changed how bombs work. So first things first, I think I got all this right. Bombs will now not will stun on invincibility. So before, if a character was invincible like Straws, it would not stun them. Now it will. And also the most important part is now the stun is going to ignore effect resistance, which is massive. You still have to land the bomb, but if you land the bomb, it's going to detonate and it's going to stun them 100%. I believe I have that right. The other thing too is she does not need to crit, right? So a lot of the bomb landing, like for example, when a non-critical hit is made after using a basic skill. So if she misses, it still happens with this, and she'll still land a bomb because the bomb doesn't do damage. It's going to ignore the MLDB, right? Kind of just like the Solitaria skill 3 that ignores MLDB right at the start. So really packed kit. And we have the drop rate up for Bale and Cezanne. We have the drop rate up for Sirmia. We have the drop rate up for Bellona. We have the drop rate up for Seaside Issaria. And a lot of people were like, Mango, it's coming out tomorrow. You're dumb. It's not coming out on the 26th. It's coming out tomorrow. You're dumb. You ran out of bookmarks. You're stupid. You know? I had people tell me that. Maybe not that bluntly, but they were like, no. The side story's already started. She's coming this week. Well, it turns out she's not. She's actually coming on the 26th. They never really do a silhouette and release somebody right away. So that's why I was kind of expecting it to drop then. Really excited for her. Really excited to see what she brings. And it just seems insane. She just seems bonkers. And then we have the coin shop hero rotation. Let me know in the comments if you still can't see the coin shop like I can. We have Kayron, Ambitious Tywin, Faithless Lidica, and Kisei. And then we have the September Expedition boss rotation, which is now including the Wyvern boss again. They brought them back. Brutal Ferris is here to get bodied. Really happy about that too. And this one is really exciting as well. We have the Automaton Tower level 5 now being open. This is going to give you more rewards each time. So we can see right here 5 transmit stones instead of the 4, I believe. So you can imagine everything will be increased by 25%. That's my guess. So all the rewards in floor 4 or level 4, I would do 25% more from level 5. That's my guess. So pretty sweet there. And I'm really hoping it is a little more interactive because level 4 is pretty much just auto for me now and I don't have to think about it. Next up, we have Angelica. And people are really, really, really excited for Angelica because she looks insane. We're actually going to have to open up a video because I did mess up some of the copy and pasting. So let's go watch the video for this. Listen to her voice. Just listen.
The door will remain closed. At least to you it will.
So good.
I will deliver unto you your salvation.
So good. Why am I in 480? I don't know why I'm in 480, but so insane of animations. I really, really love this. And if we take a look at her stats, let's start off with this here. So we've got her stats. She's sitting on really high, not high, but pretty good defense, really low HP, pretty low attack as well. 18% effectiveness and 18% ER. So her stats are kind of spread out everywhere. But she's got pretty decent base. She also has 24% effectiveness baked into her kit with her concentration, and I imagine most people will have that. So she'll have 42% effectiveness just base, which is pretty fantastic. And let's look at her passive, shall we? So, Guardian of Light. She is immune to stun. And remember what we just talked about with bombs ignoring ER? So she doesn't care. She'll be immune to that. That's pretty nuts. And when an ally except for the caster is attacked, increases the cast. Take two. It's so hard to get these right. When you're reading them out loud and trying to like look at the camera at the same time, it's so hard. I swear. So when an ally except for the caster is attacked, it increases the CR of the caster by 8% for each ally attack. So if you're in Guild War and somebody AoEs, her CRs increase by 16%. If you're in 4v4 by 24%, 24%. That's right, Mango. And when suffering an attack that targets all allies, it also has a 100% chance with the Molagoras there to activate Guardian Angel, and Guardian Angel dispels a debuff from all allies and grants some skill nullifier. Most importantly, it dispels first so it can get rid of unable to be buffed, and then grant skill nullifier. Absolutely insane skill 2, super anti-cleave, and it's just a good skill overall. We then have Judgment of Angels for skill 3, which has a 100% chance to debuffs from all enemies and a 100% chance to make them unable to be buffed 2 turns, and Silence for 1 turn. So pretty nuts. So here we can see she has no damage Molagora, so I imagine she's not going to do too much damage. And then her skill 3 is just a good old bop with a 75% chance to silence for 1 turn. And if they're silenced, and remember you can silence with your skill 3 as well, so you can silence with that and skill 1 as well. You can decrease the CR of the target by 25%. Nuts there, honestly. She seems bonkers, and she unfortunately will not be coming for a bit. So we're also getting an ML refund for ML Leo, so we'll get a refund for that. But it'll be gone before she comes because she is going to be coming on the 9th with Specimen Says. And do note, she is a mage. She is not a healer. So she can use a bunch of really, really, really cool artifacts. So really excited for this. Seems insane. So yeah, that's about everything. I tried to be as concise as I could and talk about each thing as much as it mattered. So if you really enjoyed this, let me know in the comments below. And let me know how I can make these videos better. I really enjoy making these videos, and I know a lot of y'all kind of rely on me on getting this news to you right. So I'm trying not to ramble as much in them. I'm trying to be concise, and I'm just trying to be informative, if that makes sense. So again, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody.